Hi guys, I'm gonna Korea. I know. I swear I know. Let's get the thumbnail. Anyway, guys, I know. I totally know, and I'm wearing glasses. I know and I totally understand that I have been a gone girl. Okay, good morning. I'm watching. I was just gone. I was just gone. And that's it. No excuse. Gone. I was just the gone girl. I was just gone. Guess what I am back with? Guess what I am back with? The story time of the century. The one that you guys want to know. Because it is it. Wait, let me just check if I'm not blurry. And then I can go into the story.
Don't ever trade your soul. Don't even listen to him. He don't know nothing at all. Try not to get too involved. But really it's breaking my heart. How you keep changing for him. Never forget who you are.
Yes, we are certainly back. Yes, we are back with that story time. Chicken Mosto. If you're an OG, guys, guys, I don't have an intro. Do I want an intro? I don't know. I don't know if I want an intro. I feel like it's a lot of work. I feel like it's just a lot. For myself, it's a lot. Oh yeah. In this video, I have a better bowl. Not that I didn't have a better bowl, but I just didn't use them. But yeah, anyway, let's get into the video. I hate the fact that I'm actually eating, because then I'm gonna have to stop and chew and what. It's a mukbang. Let's go. It's a mukbang. Let's just make it a mukbang. Oh boy. I'm eating what is this? You can, yes, perfect. I'm eating boerewors. Yeah, I'm eating like some, I don't know whether it's braaiwors or boerewors, I'm not so sure. And some, this girl, no, I want to eat this with a fat cake, but I'm not so sure because it's late at night and I'm eating a fat cake. The yeast is going to yeast in my body. Anyway, let's get I'm sorry guys, I'm sorry I disappeared. I can't really put a finger on it, or I can't say, you know, it's because of this, it's because of that. I just wanted to rest for it. And also, let me not lie, it's so hard. I missed you guys so much. And I came back with a story time. That everybody was asking about. I came back with a story time like, what happened? Your background changed. I said, anyway, let's get into the video. Okay. I need to actually pour my cold drink into something, my juice into something. Oh, sorry guys. Where'd I put you? Oh yeah. I hope you guys didn't see my brokova, because it's a pajama. Anyway guys, let's get into the video. I hate the fact that I'm eating. I'm gonna be so sidetracked. Hate myself for that. Okay, you know what, how about we put it down for now and then we attack it when we're done. Then we can have Carlos Blanc. Wait, if you judge me, then you are not an MTT squad. Because guys, I'm back. I take copying, but I can't remember where I actually place it. So I took the blender, Shandu. Actually, you know what? Let me soak you. I'm going to soak the fat cake in the sauce, in the whatever sauce. Anyway, anyway, let's get into the video. Oh my word. Let's get into that thing. Anyway, so I'm going to actually tell you guys into what happened. Wait, I swear I'm not gonna post, stop ever again. I'm so sorry. Anyway, we are getting into the video. So the thing is that for me, I think I've already said this, but I'm gonna say it again anyway. Oh, are you even plugged in? Why am I so oily? Sorry, you guys, sorry. The thing is that with me, I'm a very, very open book. I think, if I can call it that. With that being said, I actually don't like the YouTubers that have best friends and now they're not best friends anymore, and don't come say, Kusha, why, what happened to Sarah, where did Sarah go, type of situation. So for me, I personally feel like I owe you guys an explanation. I owe you guys a story time. I owe you guys a what happened, darling. You were all lovey-dovey. What happened? What went wrong? So yeah, no, I personally feel like I should actually, like, I feel like I owe it to you guys because I put my life out there, so I might as well explain, Gusha, what happened. I don't see men's anymore. I don't see, so for the ones who are actually wondering, this is the story time. So this is what I said I'm gonna actually have a whole full story, like as in how we met and how we ended. Yes. So yeah, let's get into the video. Yeah, I'm so excited to be back, guys. I'm so excited. If I look a bit cuckoos, I might be because I missed you guys. Anyway, guys, let's get into the video. So this is how we met. I don't know which year it was. I don't remember, but if I have the pictures, it wasn't at 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Much as it's not been that long. I think we initially met 17. I'm not so sure because there's not a lot, just one break. Anyway, so we met in whatever year that was, and this is how we met. So I have a guy best friend. Okay, he's not my best friend anymore because now we don't work together anymore, so we changed jobs, the both of us, so we're not as close as we used to be. But then back then he was actually my male best friend. So with this my male best friend was actually getting married. So I don't know whether my cousin had asked to come with, or it was just a tag along. I'm not so sure about that. I'm not so sure which one was which. It was actually at Roof of Africa. I don't know what name to actually give this man. I don't know. I forgot what the name that I gave him in the jail story. What did I give him? But we're gonna go with Flip Flop. That's what we're gonna go with. Anyway, so my male best friend was actually getting married. So we were all invited to work and stuff like that, and he was telling me everything. And my best friend. Anyway, so with that being said, I'm not so sure. As I said, I'm not so sure whether my cousin had asked to tag along or it was just an automatic tag along because she was at my place the time that I was actually getting ready. I'm not so sure. It's a bit hasty there. Anyway, so it's me, my cousin, and cousin's friend. Cousin's friend also has a story time on this channel, guys. We are going to talk about these people in my life. Anyway, it's me, cousin, and cousin's friend. So we're just gonna name her cousin's friend, and my cousin. She's just gonna name her cousin. Anyway, so they don't really play a bigger role in this. It's just yeah. Anyway. So cousin and I and friend are going to this wedding, and then we went to the Roof of Africa. I don't know whether it was giving. When we got there, the place was packed. It was actually full. So, and also I don't know whether the people were being funny or was it just really packed. In my head, Chido, you owe me. I don't know. Chido and your wife, you owe me a date. Because what? Anyway, so we got there and it was quite packed. So we were actually given some, on Roof of Africa, like up there, guys. If you're not from Namibia, if you're not from Windhoek, I'm sorry. I'm very, very sorry. I'm sorry. But yeah, anyway, Roof of Africa has like a at the roof, when you sit in the roof, there is like a table for two, something like that, nyana. So we were actually allowed to sit there because the tables were occupied and they were really, really full. Anyway, fast forward. So with that being said, so we sat there for like, I don't know, it was like 2 minutes or even less. And then we decided, you know what? This is actually giving. We are not wanted here. Let's go. Let's bounce. So we went. So guys, I used to stay in what is this? Freedom Square. So when you Freedom Square is the location next to the court, next to the Karutura court. So when you're coming from Karutura court, there is a four-way. When you come to the four-way, there is a left turn. There's a left and a right turn, but I left in the left side. So that's where we were actually dropped off by the taxi. Sharp. So we are walking to my place. Yes, so we're walking to my place and Flip Flop comes. You guys will understand why I'm naming him Flip Flop. What was his name, Mano? Yo, that's how irrelevant he is, hey? Yo. Hey. Wow, he has become this irrelevant. Anyway, what is his name? Guys, I forgot, but anyway, so now we're giving him a new name. His name is Flip Flop. So Flip Flop and his friend and mentor at the time, or whatever, I don't know, so they were actually coming from somewhere and going to chill at another place in my location in Freedom Square. So we were actually walking to my apartment, and Flip Flop and his colleague were actually coming, mentor, whatever, yeah, anyway. They were coming and they were driving at the back of us. So they started driving slow, and then they started talking to me. And mind you, I am not, guys, say, if you like me, dude, I'm sorry, you have to chase me. I'm not going to stand because you are in your car and you are standing there. I'm not gonna stand. I'm really that girl who's not gonna stand when you like me and you're in your car and you're sitting in your car and you expect me to run to you. What? Oh, much shit. Anyway, he kept on driving next to us and talking to me and stuff, like trying to get my numbers and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. So we walked until at my place. But this part, I'm not so sure whether it was a thing of, did I go into my yard and I went into the house and I came out with a bin and Flip Flop was standing in. I don't know whether it was that or it was I gave him off the bat because I have known him. Mind you, sorry, backtrack. I knew Flip Flop from Sunday school. Not so much of Sunday school. I was in Sunday school, so I was around grade 6, 7ish, 8ish. I'm not so sure. Yeah, I was around, and I had a crush on Flip Flop. Actually, I had a crush on Flip Flop. I actually had a crush on two guys. Anyway, it was just a crush, guys. It was very, very innocent. Anyway, fast forward, we are here now. We are adults, and he's like checking me out and stuff like that. So and then I'm not so sure whether I went inside and came out with my room's bin. Something happened there, and he was still standing outside. So I decided, dude, you are still here. Let me just give you my number. Or I gave it to him off the bat. I mean, like when I wanted to go inside, or my cousin and friend went inside and I was left behind. I'm not so sure. Anyway, Flip Flop has my number right now. Sharp. So fast forward, he definitely makes his intentions clear. He's like, you know what, I like you, I would like to have something with you, but it wasn't really off the bat. It was like we hung out a few times, and then he made his intentions clear of I really like you, but I have a girlfriend. And I'm like, wait a damn minute, what you say? I should be a side chick? Guys, look at me. Look at Mina. Do I look like a side chick? I don't know what his game. I don't know what his intentions were, because now he's like telling me, he has a girlfriend. But I really, to be quite honest, I liked his personality. He was a very, very kind man. Flip flop. He was a very, very kind man. He was a very, very nice person. So yeah, that's why his name is Flip Flop. You guys will learn at the end of the story. But yeah, anyway, this story has actually 2 parts. Anyway, because it's just long, bruh. So I would actually have him like regularly at my place and stuff like that, and even after I told him that I do not date guys in relationships, not even married men, guys. I don't know how you guys do that. Yo, you guys are brave warriors. Mina, I don't do that. And it's not about, I said I'm not gonna eat, but I'm eating. And it's not even about it's not even about shaming the girl who does it. It's more of, I just have high standards and high value for myself. I mean, guys, to be quite honest, I have men in my life who love me, I have been noted, being used very much work. And it's not just my father, it's literally my father and his brothers, and also my mother's brothers. So I'm really, I have that male figures in my life. I do have a lot of male figures in my life, and who really adore me and who really love me. So now settling for second best for me is very, very foreign. Very, very foreign. So anyway, back to the story. So I was like, no, I'm not doing that, dog. It's not to shame the girl who's actually doing it. I'm just saying, I mean, we understand that, although very, very, but that's why currently right now I'm single by choice. I really just want to check out the suitors that I'm actually talking to. Anyway, guys, we are not there nor here. Anyway, I am actually single because I know the type of love I want in my life, and my dad had actually made sure that, my girl, you don't lack. My dad actually has a habit of just calling me, and then he tells me he loves me, and then I tell him I love him back, and that's how much I have of a male figure in my life. And it's not just my dad, as I said, it's like his brothers and also my uncles from my mom's side. So I have male figures in my life, so I'm not really desperate for love. I do love love. I do love love so much. I love love so much and stuff like that. But then I'm not gonna get into a relationship just because I'm desperate, or I'm second best, or it's my baby daddy, I must stay with him. Guys, anyway, that is not the story time. Let's go back to what we so I did tell him that I'm not interested. I like you. I really like your personality. You're a very, very nice person. You're a very kind man. Guys, if one thing is gonna take me out is nice men. Guys, I like nice people. And you don't really need to be nice to like 1,000 people. For as long as you are nice to me, for as long as you are nice to the petrol jockey, as long as you are not nasty to nice man, you guys are gonna take me out. Anyway, I'm a sucker for nice men. I am a sucker for the nice dude. Just be nice. That's why I'm not going to date the guy from Army News and guys from Army News and guys from what is it Omaruru. Flip flop. His nature actually came out, and the weirdest thing is that, oh my goodness, I'm diverting, and okay, cool. So he said he has a girlfriend, but they got whatever. So I'm like, no, darling, I'm not gonna date you. I like your personality. I like you very much. So we actually kept on hanging. We hanged a lot. He would come at my place. Like, we would hang a lot, so much so that his friends thought we were dating. Yo guys, ne? The one thing about friends, ne? If you find this man with his friends, they are not your friends. They are not your friends. They are his friends. These people knew this guy had a girlfriend with a baby, for that matter. Mara, they entertain this not. Yeah, man, I'm adored. When you find them in the streets, darling, throw them with hot water. I'm joking. I'm not I'm not proactive, or no, not proactive. What is the word? Whatever that word is. I'm not. Now I want to look for the word. Anyway, so I said no, but I really liked his personality and stuff like that. I'm like, he was okay. Why did I like his personality? He was a kind man. He was a nice person. He was Waromundo Muharupu. Muharupu is what now in English? He was very generous. Yes, he was a very generous person. So those are one, and he was tall, my type. Please be taller than me. Just please be taller than me. Anyway, so I'm not also a short girl. I'm not also a tall girl. So I'm just in the middle. Anyway, so those are the characters that really got me. Like I like nice people. Please just dark and handsome would have been nice, but okay. Anyway, we are not there nor here. Anyway, so he asked me, and then I'm like, no, I'm sorry, I really like you, but I'm not interested in you because you have a girlfriend. Maybe once you're done with that, then we can maybe think about something. Sharp. We chilled so much. As I said, the friends even thought that we were dating at that point. So fast forward, I'm not so sure whether he got the hint. Kushavi, we're not gonna work. For as long as you are with her, we are not gonna work. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, daddy. I'm sorry, darling. We are not gonna work. Anyway, so I think he got the jinx, and then he just started moving away slowly but surely. So I remember one day, guys, these guys drink. These people drink. Okay, the thing is that I'm not really a heavy drinker, so everybody else for me, I've been watching anyway. So this is what I think we were chilling at BioClear. There was a friend of his who stayed at BioClear. So and we're drinking there. This is the time that we're still friends in my head. Although he liked me, whatever. To me, he was still friends. Although everybody else thought we were dating. Anyway, so we were drinking at this guy's house, and mind you, it was December, and I was actually working. These people drank every day. Mina, I can't do that. I understand it's holiday, Mara, every day, guys. Why are we drinking like fishes? Hi, guess why are we drinking like that? Because for me, I just don't get it. So the one day, I said no, guys, I'm not gonna drink like that. So I kept on pleading. I wanted to go home. What did I do? I climbed the yard because the thing is that they didn't want me to go home. We were just there drinking and stuff. I'm like, I'm tired, bruh. I've been drinking the whole entire weekend. Now it's Monday. Now I must also drink again. Guys, no. So I decided, you know what? Okay, Tarani. So I checked. The fence was like, okay, cool, it's climbable. I can always get on the other side. So I checked them, like, okay. So they locked the yard. I'm like, okay, sharp. I decided to climb the wall and go home, my dear. That's how much we were chilling. We were really chilling. We were really in each other's spaces and stuff like that. And I got to know what type of person he is and stuff like that. I'm sorry, I'm taking another boot of wash. Sorry. Anyway, with that being said, so I think he just got the jinx, man. For as long as I'm with this other person, this girl is not going to accept my proposal. So let me just move away. So he moved away. I don't know. I didn't really mind him moving away. I totally understood. Because you don't want to take my proposal, and I want to be your boyfriend. And anyway, so the one day after now we're not talking. Nobody's texting nobody. It's just crickets all over. Just crickets. Anyway, so one day I think I was still with cousin. I and my cousin at that time, we were very close. I think I was still with cousin. I was chilling with cousin at Dawana. And so we came in. I drove in to Dawana, and then I like parked my car facing the shop. Again, if you're not in Namibia, if you don't know Dawana, I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, so I parked my car facing the shop, and then I think this story has to have like a 3-part or whatever, because this memory card, I can offload it. I have the PC. Where is that? Yeah, anyway, yes, so I parked the car, and then we were like sitting behind man Mombaki Mondingi by the back of the car. That's where we're sitting. So I actually spotted his friend's car, one of his best friend's car. And because they knew me, because we were chill together, so they called me over. They like, you know what, let's chill. So we started chilling together there. So we started chilling together and stuff like that. And then unfortunately the one closes at 1 or 12. I'm not so sure. I don't remember anymore. So we had to look for a second venue. So looking for a second venue, these guys had a whole entire house in Gomasdal. So we're like, let's go, baby, let's go. So we went to Gomasdal, and then we chilled. We were actually having fun. We cooked. You know what? I don't know if I should actually say your name here, but you were a very, very nice what do you call it? What do you call the person who hosts you? A host, yes. You were a very, very nice host, and I'm really, really grateful. You gave me such a beautiful bed. You gave me food. You were just a nice person. You know yourself. The guy from UK, thank you so much. You are a nice person. Anyway, you are good people. Anyway, so it was really, really nice. So we went to the house, we were sitting, we were playing games, we were talking, we were cooking, we were eating, it was quite kumnandi, man. Kumnandi. It was nice. So night came, so now we needed to look for places to sleep, and this guy actually offered his white bed for that matter. So he offered his bed, and so we slept. I think it was me and cousin. It's not, I'm hero, guys. Anyway, so we slept in his bed, and then they were sleeping in the sitting rooms and stuff like that. Anyway, so with that being said, I don't even know why this guy, one of my exes, he just rocked up at the house. I understand he lives in the street, but you didn't have to come. Why? Anyway, so he came. I think he grabbed me because everybody also knew that we actually had a thing and stuff like that. Oh, me and Gomasdal boys, yo, hi. I wish I date someone from Havana. Anyway, so we were actually. So he came, and then he grabbed me, and then he went. I think he said a bird, and then he went. I think he was actually wanting to drink what I'm drinking. I'm like, what do you want? Anyway, so he tasted my drink, and then he went to his house and stuff like that. So we continued chilling until around Boma 1, 12, 2, 3, somewhere there. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 12, 1, 2, 3. Boma around those times. So we were like, you know what? I need to go home because I've got work in the morning, and I don't want to be cranky at work and stuff like that. So I had parked my car in the yard. So I drove out, and I was I'm still grateful to this day. I like those chills where we are just chilled. Kapenda maparakatiro matuno mevaitu matu, we are just minding the business that is ours. I like those chills. Anyway, so I drove home, and that was that. And then wait. When we were there, one of his best friends, one of Flip Flop's best friend, should we give him a name? I almost gave him a name that is very, very close to his name. Let me name him Cheese Boy, because this boy is full of it. This boy is full of it. So Cheese Boy wanted to, I don't know whether he liked me or he was just making advances. but guys, I don't remember. I don't understand. You know exactly that your best friend, so-called best friend, likes me, although he has a girlfriend. Why do you still? Why? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? Like, I am a daughter. You are. Anyway, so this guy had cheese boy. Anyway, so Cheeseman was in my space. He was like wanting to talk to me and stuff like that, because everybody is his friends. So in my head I'm like, okay, cool, I know you guys. So yes, so I got Cheese Boy's number, and also disclaimer, if you think this video is about you, it is not about you. I'm sorry I didn't disclaim at the beginning, but it's not about you. Anyway, so Cheese Boy got my numbers. It's not about you, hey? This whole video is not about you. You're not that important, darling. I don't know why I'm not disclaiming them at the beginning of this video, but it's not about you. It's got nothing to do about you. Anyway, so Cheese Boy got my numbers. Sharp. We were talking. Of course, he was giving, I like you very much, so invite me to your house. And I think I was actually house sitting my parents' house at the moment. So that was in Soweto. So he had come over. He sat on the couch. We spoke. He went. He's one of the people that I would never date in my life. You know, I don't like cheese boys. I really do not like them. Like this. I don't like that. Anyway, guys, I'm so sorry if there's a shift in the viewing. I had to actually empty my memory card. My mic is so far away from me. I don't even know if you guys can hear me. Yeah. Anyway, I'm so sorry for the fact that there's a bit of change in the viewing. I had to actually change my memory card. Anyway. He's not my type of person that I would actually date. I'm not saying all movie or whatever, but I feel like he wants to be the Beyonce, and I'm the Beyonce of our relationship, darling. Why are we competing for my position? Anyway, I think he's that type of guy. I'm saying cheese boy. Why are you cheesing? And also let me not get into that. Anyway, so yeah, that's what happened. But then Cheese Boy he was the clown of the group. So me being a very psychological person, I wanted to actually dig deeper than his clowning, because he's always clowning. Anyway, so I think Flip Flop found our conversations, and he was like, heck no, you not doing that. That man was consistent and persistent after that. And I was like, and also I was actually talking to Mr. Tall, Dark, and Good People. I was actually talking to someone at the time, and I told them that no, I'm actually talking to someone who I really like. So I don't know where you go fit, but we're not dating though, Mr. Good, Mr. Tall, Good, and I'm sure though. Anyway, so I was actually talking to Mr. Tall, Dark, and Handsome, and Good People. Mr. Tall, Dark, Handsome, and Good People, actually. So and then he was like, you know what, I'm not gonna let you go. Like his actions, his Flip Flop's actions were showing Mr. Tall, Dark, Handsome, and Good People flames. That's how bad it was. Like he would he was so constant and so persistent. Like, so I decided, you know what, Mr. Tall, Dark, and Handsome, and Good People was not sure. Yes, that's the right word. He was not so sure because he had actually been heartbroken. So he was not so sure. So he was like, you independent girl, you beautiful girl, you have your own car, you have your own apartment, not so sure about you. So type of situation. So I decided, you know what, I actually asked Mr. Tall, dark and handsome and good people if I can actually move on. So I think the third day after that, I just decided, you know what, Mr. Flip Flop is actually very intense, let me just go with him. Was it a mistake? I don't think so, because I like to live and learn. I'm not the type of person who would actually go through something and say, why is it happening to me? I'm the type of person who would actually go through things and ask, what is the lesson in this type of situation? Anyway, so I gave Mr. Flip Flop a chance. I asked him about his girlfriend. He's like, no, Vahanika and stuff like that. She moved to almost set the town. She moved away from Windhoek and stuff like that. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. So we actually started dating. It was great. Oh, guys, I'm not even gonna lie about it. It was great. He was Flip Flop. He was the type of man who would actually bring you flowers at work. He was the type of man who was actually would bring you like, he would actually go above and beyond. He was like making sure he wants to be this perfect man, and he was. Shame, for the short time that he really was. So fast forward, he was very insecure. So because I remember this moment very, very well, like it was yesterday. And I have a thing, I don't know whether this is my psychological side or whatever, but I have a thing that I like to work on people's problems. I'm not a psychologist yet, darling. You're not. Don't do that. Anyway, so I think his ex-girlfriend had cheated on him or something. Mina, I don't know what had happened. Something like that. So, and also I knew from the get-go that Flip Flop is going to go to almost at the country. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so I actually knew that Flip Flop was going to fly out of Namibia. So I was like, nah, but for as long as you're doing something to add to yourself, darling, any time of the day, do it. Bye, guys. Please just be working on yourself. I find it very, very sexy. Anyway, so I knew from the get-go that this man, for 2 years, man of Mir, was not going to be around. So it's an addition to your education, or it's an addition to your career. So yes, please do that. So with that being said, I don't know whether he didn't have a PC or what was happening to his PC, but then I had to actually lend him my PC, and he used that. And also one day, this man, so one day he just shows up with his bag at my place, with his stuff at my place. I'm like, oh, okay, we didn't have a conversation about it, but okay, me and my boyfriend that also, okay, let's go, let's do this, okay, man, do some leave it, let's go. So, and also I felt like, because he was gonna go, and also because he was a bit insecure, so I felt like, you know what, this is also a good time to kind of actually prove to him that I'm not gonna, I can't juggle, not that I can't, I don't even want to learn, I can't juggle men to save my life. I will date you and you alone, and that is it. I ended him. Anyway, so he comes with his bag. I'm like, oh, okay, we're doing this. Okay, it's okay, man. Don't me got it and stuff like that. I don't have a problem. Sharp. So with us staying together, it was great. Of course, we did have our moments where it was actually deep down in the gutter. Like this one moment where I think he had a mindset that Michelle, it is a buy my messages on that type of situation in his head, of which he treated me, he maltreated me. So I was like, I man, no, what is happening? Why are you treating me like this? Of which he never really revealed. Then he did actually apologize for it and stuff like that, and then we had a conversation about it and stuff like that. Sharp. He only revealed to me when he was on the other side. So he was like, no, why I was actually treating you like that because I knew I was gonna go, so I thought you might actually cheat on me and stuff like that. And I'm like, no, dude, don't do that. No, that's stupid. Anyway, so fast forward, we are living together. I'm the breadwinner at the moment because he's saving money for the other side, I guess, or whatever shop. And I'm not even moved by it. I'm like, and also he had actually a government job. It's not like he was not actually having an income, but I had actually, because also it was also my place. I was already living the life, so I was like, that's nah, but that's Musi Jenny. Anyway, that's what that was Musi Jenny shop. So I'm the breadwinner. He would actually cover things like bread, milk, Kapenoshi Wanda, whatever, which was very, very rare. Kapenoshi Wanda, or whatever, in the middle of the month, he would actually cover those things. For me, I would like cover most of our bills, our rent and stuff like that. Shop. I didn't have a problem with that. To be quite honest, I did not have a problem with that because you already found me doing this, so why would I have a problem with it? Shop. So I was actually the breadwinner. The reason why I'm actually repeating this is because it has a significant meaning at the end of this conversation. Anyway, that was fine. He would like wake up late and he would like have classes because I think something delayed. I don't know whether it was his visa or something, but something did actually delay. So he was like waking up late in the like around 4-ish and stuff like that, and then he would like study or not study but then have class online and stuff like that. Okay, cool, sharp. So that happened, that went on. So the day he went, I dropped him off. I think I've covered a lot in the us staying together. Yeah, anyway, so I dropped him off. I cried. The weirdest thing is that I was telling myself that I am a strong girl when I'm married. I understood. I had lied to myself so much that I was so strong, that I was Superman, that I was Superwoman, that I was Wonder Woman, that I was Catwoman or whatever, that I actually lied to myself that I'm not gonna cry. I understand. But then when I gave him a hug and he got into I cried my eyes out. I cried, and it's not the sexy cry like it's in just this running. It's the I think, okay, cool. If you guys don't know the story time, please do go back, do go and watch it. The title is Bae's Gone, something like that. Anyway, so he goes sharp. First, we are communicating every day. Kumnandi, it's nice. It's a distance relationship. I wouldn't actually advise it, but it's nice. We are communicating. We're good. We're pushing. Year 1 goes down. At the beginning of year 2, he acts funny in a sense of nonchalant. Yes, that's the right word. He acts a bit nonchalant. I'm like, what is happening? So I spoke to him about it, and then he was still nonchalant about it. Then I spoke to his elder sister. I love you. I'm gonna have to bleep that out because I decided her name. Anyway, I love you so much. You were actually okay, not after, because after now we've not really spoken, but then during the whole relationship, you're really, really nice to me. Thank you so much. I highly, highly appreciate you. Anyway, I need to actually find this thing and bleep it out. That's a lot of work. Anyway, I think I'll just have to actually label it. Okay. Anyway, so I told his elder sister spoke to him. Back to normal, sharp. We are good. We are now. Now we are good. I think I should have actually taken heed that nonchalantness. I should have actually taken heed. I should have really taken understanding. I should have actually asked myself. I should have really did more digging or whatever, man. But I feel like I should have actually done more. Anyway, so fast forward. At this point I had actually, before that, he didn't like me working where I was working. It was a very, very male dominant industry because it was an automotive engineering company. So it was this man. I was actually, I'm so sorry, I was literally the only woman there. So I feel his insecurities also crept in, and they were like 9 hours of the day with those men. No, dude, quit your job. Every time I complain about my job, he was like, dude, just quit it. Just quit it. Just quit it. Just quit it. But then I wanted to actually make the decision myself. I wanted to actually have a reason, a valid reason for me to leave my job. So I think in year 2, I'm not so sure, it's a bit hasty. I think in year 2, I was assaulted at work by one of the management. So I decided, you know what, this is it. Let me just nope. As I said, I have a very, very high standard for myself because I have men who love me in my life. And also I was actually assaulted by a man. So I'm like, no, let's go. So that's when I actually handed in my resignation letter. So now I don't have a job. Worst mistake. Okay, I should have actually looked for another job before I left this job. But anyway, we're here now. No, we're not there anymore. So let's go. Anyway, so I handed in my resignation letter. I left my job. I went to my dad's brother's house. We stayed together. We were fine. So in my mind, there is only 6 months. Where is 6? Where is 3? One of the two. I don't know whether it was 3 months or whether it was 6 months before he comes back. And I know that when he comes back, then we can start living together as we were. That was actually what was in my mind. So I don't really have to stay at my dad's house and my dad's brother's house for long. Sharp. So I stay at my dad's at my father's brother's house, of which I loved. Thank you so much for taking care of me in that moment, because I was and also that's actually the time that I actually lost my brother. I lost my grandmother. Those story times are there, guys. I lost my grandmother. I lost my brother. It was just a lot, man. It was a lot. It was a lot. Yeah, it was a lot. In the sense of I didn't even have a shoulder then. I didn't even have a partner. I didn't even have anybody else I was actually talking to. Yes, there were suitors, and let me not call them suitors. There were people who were actually in my DMs and liking me and stuff like that. But because I am in a relationship, I was like, no, thank you, no. Ooh. Guys, said there was one that was this close. I'm a daughter. Throw them with water. There was one that was this close. I was like, well, she might be shitty, but I didn't actually. Anyway, and you know yourself. Anyway, so there were actually people in my DMs, but I decided, you know what? I have a relationship. I am in a relationship, and I'm not gonna do that. You know, I have high standards, man. And also the standards that I have, it's more so of, would I want someone else to do that to me? That's what I always think about it. I hate being a hypocrite. If I'm being a hypocrite, I might actually be a hypocrite not knowingly, but I cannot be kissing someone or sleeping with someone while I know I'm in a relationship and I'm like, yeah, no, I didn't know. What? Magovi. So I didn't actually. There were suitors, guys. There were people in my DM. So I decided, you know what? I'm in a relationship and that's not what I'm doing. Oh, kusha. You know what, let me end this video here and then we have a part 2. I'll see you guys in part 2. I'll definitely be having the same outfit. I'll definitely be having the same makeup. I'll have the same everything, just the part 2. I'll see you guys on the flip side. I love you.